final lap of the race, and certainly now that Morbidelli has cleared Brad Binder. And Marc Marquez, who's had some last lap battles over the years with factory Ducatis here at the Motegi circuit, he does not want another one.
Yeah, Honda's home crowd hero, showing Honda exactly what they're missing. He's had a whole bunch of podiums for HRC here, on course for his first in Japan on board the Ducati. Bagnaia, a 1:45.5 on lap 23, and I think Jorge Martin has had a look over his shoulder, seen the massive gap back to Marquez, and he's decided that's it. He's a 1:46.1, which is by far Martin's slowest lap of this Grand Prix. He's in safety mode now. He's just bringing that bike home to second place, limiting the damage. He pushed Bagnaia hard, and Bagnaia did not crack. And in a championship which has been littered with mistakes, as Bagnaia himself said, he hasn't blinked, he has not made a mistake yet in this Japanese Grand Prix. Yeah. Don't think we're going to see one coming.
Well, he forced one out of Pedro Acosta in the very early stages. Of course, this was the day that Pedro Acosta hoped was going to lead to a first MotoGP win. That will have to wait for at least another fortnight, and it's a measure of the level that Pecco Bagnaia is at, and also the level that Martin is at, to keep himself in the lead of the championship. Of course, Bagnaia has now taken more sprint wins this season than Martin, and he's now 3 or 4 corners away from a record for him, 8th win of the 2024 season. He's never taken more than 7. He took 7 wins in each of his 2 previous title seasons. He's 1 sector away from win number 8.
Best winning season in MotoGP in 5 long years. Last time we saw a rider win 8 wins in a season, well, that was Marc Marquez in that glorious charge to the championship in 2019. It's game on in this year's MotoGP World Championship. The gap shrinks to just 10 points as through the victory corner here in Japan, it has been a Motegi masterclass from reigning world champion Pecco Bagnaia. He led the Japanese Grand Prix from start to finish. He resisted the early pressure from Pedro Acosta. He withstood the late pressure from Jorge Martin, and he takes the checker flag by 1.1 seconds ahead of the Spaniard. Bagnaia then wins for the 8th time in 2024, a season best winning tally for him. Marc Marquez does fend off Enea Bastianini for 3rd place. Morbidelli and Binder inside the top 6. Taka Nakagami with the big wheelie over the finish line as he says farewell and goodbye, sayonara to the Japanese fans. Nakagami takes the checker flag in 13th place. There were top 10s for Bezzecchi, the Gian Antonio, and Leite Spargo and Jack Miller. Johann Zarco on the very last lap won the battle of the French riders. He got Fabio Quartararo on the last lap to take 11th place. Quartararo 12th. Points as well behind Nakagami for Marini and Raul Fernandez. But Pecco Bagnaia takes the victory here in Motegi. It's his first Motegi MotoGP success.